Hey folks, how you doing? Dave McRae here. Okay, I wasn't going to do this video, but somebody reached out to me last night, and I thought that this was the perfect opportunity for me to sort of address these two things that I'm going to talk about and put it to bed. There was a gentleman by the name of Mickey Ross who reached out to me last night, and he basically said, "Hey Dave, I just finished watching, your video that you uploaded about the fake Halloween photos from the Halloween set. And how you drew the attention to the Facebook page Halloween Horror." And he said, "Well, I'm an editor over at Halloween Horror, the Facebook page, and I guess he's a moderator of some kind. But he said he wasn't an admin. So I don't know who the admin is or admins are, but I guess he's just a moderator. And he said, I totally agree with everything you said. And he said, I'm going to go in and I'm going to, edit and adjust the headlines and the photos to reflect the satirical nature of what they are and to reflect that, this is either, a joke, satirical, a tribute, whatever the case is, because he agreed with the principle. Now, the other interesting thing, though, is that those images that I was talking about that were being posted on Halloween Horror were being posted by Halloween Horror. So if Mickey's not doing it, then that means there's, several admins, or there's quite a few moderators who are able to post as Halloween Horror, and they're the ones doing it. And if you guys are watching, stop doing it, right? You're confusing a lot of people, and a lot of people are taking those, images as fact. I'm not telling you to stop posting it. I'm telling you to stop posting it as fact. Don't say this is Nick Castle from the set when it's not. Or when one image is, but the other one clearly isn't. You have to, be very clear on which image you're talking about, right? Because people, share that because everybody wants to know what he looks like. Everybody wants to know what the mask, looks like. I'm not saying I do or you do, but by and large, people are excited, to know what he looks like. Some people want to wait till the movie, which is kind of where I am. Others want to know right now, but I'm just saying, regardless, everybody wants to know what he looks like, right? Regardless of where you fall in terms of the time that you want to know. So when you share false images as Nick Castle, it catches on like wildfire, and those casual horror fans and all that kind of shit, they pick up on it, and it's like, oh fuck. I had to filter through, not one word of a lie, I had to filter through 79 personal Facebook messages from people Facebooking me through many things, Dave McRae, sharing those images. What do you think? Holy shit, look at this. Oh my God, there he is. Holy fuck, it's amazing. What do you think? Holy shit. That's the point I'm talking about. So I just want to thank Mickey for reaching out to me, going in, adjusting the headlines. That was a cool thing to do, and I appreciate you doing that because it's the principle, right? We all love jokes. We all love, funny memes, but don't present things that aren't fact as fact, because then it gets people going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now, this leads perfectly into the other thing that I want to talk about, briefly, put it to bed. And I wasn't going to address it because I already addressed it on this individual's Facebook page. But here we are, right? And I thought, okay, here's the opportunity to, tackle those things, kill two birds with one stone. So it's on a video, because not everybody who watches my videos also follows me at Many Things Dave McRae, facebook.com/Many Things Dave McRae. Perfect opportunity for a plug. Follow me there. So the video that I uploaded a couple of days ago stirred quite the firestorm over on Nick Malpagano, I think I'm saying that right, his Facebook page. Now, Nick is a guy who is known to a lot of people within the Halloween community. He makes Michael Myers masks and a shitload of other stuff as well. So now I don't know who he is, and I did not know who he was prior to the video that I uploaded a couple days ago. Now, about a day after that video, I was tagged in a post which led me to Nick Malpagano's page. And he obviously found out about that video. And instead of reaching out to me, which I would have preferred him to do, right, he decided to just put the link to the video on his Facebook page and sort of say, well, I guess not everybody finds me funny, right? Now, his fans and his friends watched the video, and he was... and began to attack me personally. Now, Nick at no point ever attacked me personally. He made a reference to how I talked for 11 minutes without taking a breath or, you know, something like that. But that's not an attack. And that's not an attack on me or my character, whatever the case is, right? He was just trying to be funny. And he might be right. But anyway, so, but people came to his defense because they mistakenly thought that my video was about attacking him on a personal level because I was drawing attention to the photos that he created. I didn't know he did. And I was sort of, you know, making fun of the Photoshop job, right? And they're like, oh, fuck, this goes this fucking guy, and Nick, oh, you're the best. Nick, this fucking guy doesn't know his ass from his elbow. He doesn't know what he's fucking talking about. And rightly so. I mean, that's what you expect, right? They're going to come to his defense. The irony of the whole thing is that my video was not about Nick. I didn't even mention Nick's name once in the video, literally because I had no idea who he was. My argument was all about sharing those kinds of photos on a broader platform like Halloween Horror or michaelmyers.net or, you know, where there are thousands of people that can take that at face value and run with it. Now, if you allude to them being satirical, which even Nick did on his personal Facebook page, because that's where he originally posted the photos I'm talking about are the one of John Carpenter with Michael Myers photoshopped in the top left-hand corner, I believe, and the one of a movie set with Michael Myers off to the bottom right-hand corner, I believe, right? I'm talking about those ones. Nick Pagano is the original creator of those, but even on his personal Facebook page, he alluded to it being satirical. He even said something to the effect of, fuck, you know, this is a lot more fun than finding Bigfoot, right? Now, I don't necessarily believe he made that satirical headline because he was afraid people would take those, you know, images as fact, but the point I'm making is that he was having fun. Okay? This isn't about Nick and his personal Facebook page. This is about whoever was taking those images and sharing them as fact on broader platforms that reach thousands of people. That I take issue with because it's the broader principle of the platform that you're sharing it on. Now, I know what some of you were thinking. Yeah, but Dave, you criticized the hell out of his Photoshop job. You fucking idiot. No, folks, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that within the context of what I was talking about, which was sharing these images on a broader platform like Halloween Horror and trying to pass it off as legit, that's a really shitty Photoshop job. And hardcore Halloween fans and hardcore horror fans and maybe even some professional photographers, you know, on the boards are not going to buy it, right? Now, some people use the fact that John Carpenter has quit smoking, and I believe he still doesn't smoke unless he's recently gone back to it. But they use the fact that he has, you know, a cigarette in his hand as a dead giveaway. Well, yes, that might be a dead giveaway for you or for people who are hardcore Halloween and John Carpenter fans, but it's not a dead giveaway for a lot of people. So you can't use that in and of itself as the smoking gun in a general sense. But the problem you run into when you do share these images on those broader platforms and forums and pages is that the casual Halloween fan or casual horror fan may not recognize that right away. And they pick it up as fact and they start to share it and share it and share it and share it. That was my overall arcing argument, right? Folks, at the end of the day, this isn't about Nick's Photoshop skills. This is about whoever is sharing those images who may or may not be the source of the photo, right? You gotta be kidding me like you think that you're gonna pass this off as legit. That is who it was directed to. And yes, if Nick just so happened to be the source of spreading, you know, those images on those forums, then yes, I would be talking to Nick. But as far as I can tell, Nick didn't do that, and Nick's original post was satirical anyway. So this was never about Nick. So can we put it to bed now? Anyways, folks, my name's Dave McRae. Comment below and let me know your thoughts. By the way, I'm thinking of doing a video, not today, not necessarily tomorrow, where I talk about my thoughts and predictions for the new Halloween, what I think may or may not happen. Comment below and let me know if you want me to do that. Now, I'm not ready to do it yet. Okay, I'm not ready yet. All right. I still have to compartmentalize my thoughts a bit, but I'm thinking of doing that. You know, it might be kind of fun to do. Comment below and let me know if you want me to do that. So that's all I got to say about that. I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers. Oh, by the way, thanks so much for the 4,000 subscribers. I think that's totally awesome. I really appreciate all of you who tune in, comment, and engage in the discussion below. I really appreciate it. So thanks so much for for doing that. 4,000. We're on our way to 4 million, baby!